Have you ever been misunderstood? Not because of what you did, but because of what you were going through. Have you ever been called names? Not because you were cruel, but because your pain wasn't loud enough for others to recognize. But sometimes, the hardest battles are the ones we fight in silence. Hello, my name is Rauna Shimketa, a mother, a mental health activist, and a GBV survivor. I stand with the Popia Assistance Foundation. I lend my voice to those who've been silenced by stigma. This is Soul Talk. There is this phrase that cuts deep like a blade. Mental health issues mean someone is mad. It's careless, it's cruel, and it's one of the most dangerous lies our society still believes. When I was dealing with anxiety, people didn't ask what was wrong. They whispered, they labeled me antisocial, they said I overreact, they called me rude. But what they couldn't see was the war happening inside of me. I remember the day my younger sister finally said, "It took me so long to understand you, but now I know better." That was the first time in a long time I felt seen and understood. Let me be clear. Mental illness is not madness. It's not a curse. It's not spiritual failure. It is not punishment from God. It's a medical condition. Just like diabetes, high blood pressure, asthma, depression, anxiety, PTSD, bipolar disorder. These are not imaginary. These are not attention-seeking behaviors. These are real. They affect how someone feels, thinks, behaves, and how they connect with others. But stigma kills. Because of it, many people suffer in silence. They don't seek help. They avoid therapy. They hide their medication. They carry shame that doesn't belong to them, all because society told them, if you go to a psychologist, you must be mad. If you're on antidepressants, you're crazy. If you cry too much, you're unstable. But here's what they never say. If you broke your leg, would they laugh at your crutches? If you needed insulin, would they call you weak? Then why is it so hard to show compassion when it's the mind that needs healing? Let's talk about what we don't see. Not all mental illness looks like screaming. Not all pain looks like panic. Some people show up to work, raise children, post smiling pictures, and still go home and cry in the bathroom floor. We've been conditioned to only recognize loud pain. But quiet suffering exists too, and it is just as real. In communities, especially ours, mental illness is still treated like a taboo. They say it's witchcraft. They say it's spiritual weakness. They say you just need to pray more. But healing is not one-sided. Yes, prayer helps. Faith matters, but so does therapy. So does medication. So does science. You wouldn't pray away a broken arm. Why do we pray away mental illness without action? Faith and care should walk together. The truth is, mental health is not a character flaw. It's a human condition. And calling someone mad doesn't just hurt them. It drives them deeper into darkness. Words matter. So the next time you hear someone struggling, don't question their strength. Don't minimize their pain. Listen, support, and if you can't understand, At least, do not judge. If you are listening right now, and this message speaks to you, if you've been afraid to ask for help because you don't want to be seen as mad, I want to tell you something. I wish someone told me sooner. You are not crazy. You are carrying something heavy, and it's okay to ask for help. I am Rauna Shimketa, a mother, a mental health activist, and a GBV survivor. Reminding you, don't suffer in silence. Speak, heal, grow. Welcome to Soul Talk. Until next time, stay real, stay brave, stay connected. Thank you.